Good morning, students. So we'll start with the class. So we'll start with the next topic of GI disorders in the children. So that is hepatitis. So as you all know, what is hepatitis? So what is hepatitis? So hepatitis is nothing but inflammation of the liver. Okay, hepatitis is nothing but inflammation of the liver that usually leads to necrosis and generalized disruption of normal liver function. So what is hepatitis? Hepatitis is nothing but inflammation of the liver. Okay, it is nothing but inflammation of the liver which leads to necrosis and generalized disruption of the normal liver function. Okay, which leads to necrosis and generalized disruption of the normal liver function. So liver's function is usually disturbed. Okay, liver function is disturbed due to this inflammation of the liver. So that is usually there. So that is usually mainly the reason. That is usually known as hepatitis. So hepatitis is nothing but inflammation of the liver that usually leads to necrosis and generalized disruption of the liver function. Okay, generalized disruption of the liver function. So next is causes. So what might be the causes for this hepatitis? So causes, it can be due to virus, bacteria and parasites. So virus, it might be like hepatitis A, B, C. Okay, it can be due to hepatitis A, B and C virus. So hepatitis, the causes, it might be due to virus, bacteria and parasites. So hepatitis virus, it can be hepatitis A, B and C. And then due to immune cells start attacking the body. Okay, immune cells start attacking the body and then it usually attacks the liver. Okay, it usually attacks the liver and causes immunological hepatitis. Okay, it usually causes autoimmune hepatitis. Okay, it usually causes autoimmune hepatitis. So that is usually causes, it mainly includes like viruses, bacteria and parasites. Virus, it might be includes like hepatitis A, B and C. And also it usually includes due to immune cells in the body starts attacking the liver. Okay, immune cells in the body starts attacking the liver and usually causes this autoimmune hepatitis. Then it might be due to liver damage. Okay, it can occur due to liver damage or any intake of poisonous mushroom or any other poisons. Okay, any other intake of any other poisons. It can also occur due to liver damage or intake of poisonous mushroom or in case of any poisons. Okay, or in case of any poisons. And it also occurs due to medication or like overdose of medication. Okay, overdose of medication such as acetaminophen. Okay, it can be occurring due to overdose of medication, that is acetaminophen, and this usually leads to death also. Okay, it usually leads to death also. So that is usually the causes of this hepatitis. So causes of hepatitis, it might be due to virus, bacteria and parasites. Viruses, it usually includes hepatitis A, B and C, and also it usually includes such as immune cells start attacking immune cells of the body start attacking the liver and causes autoimmune hepatitis, and this can also occur due to liver damage, any poison, intake of poisonous mushroom or any other poisons, and it also occurs due to overdose of medication such as acetaminophen, and this can lead to death also. Okay, it can lead to death also. These are usually the causes of hepatitis. So what is hepatitis? Hepatitis is nothing but inflammation of the liver that usually causes necrosis and generalized disruption of the liver. So causes, as I have told you, like it might be due to virus, bacteria and parasites. Immune cells start attacking immune cells of the body start attacking the liver, or it might be due to liver damage, any intake of poisonous mushroom and any other poisons, or due to overdose of acetaminophen. So these are usually causes of this hepatitis. So next is different types of hepatitis. So there are mainly 5 main types of hepatitis. Okay, there are mainly 5 main types of hepatitis. Hepatitis A, B, C. Okay, so there are mainly 5 types of hepatitis. So it is usually includes A, B, C, D and E. Okay, A, B, C, D and E. So there are usually 5 types of hepatitis. Hepatitis A, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, hepatitis D and hepatitis E. So we'll one by one we'll see what are the how it is caused and what are the symptoms that we can develop when how it causes everything. So first is hepatitis A. So when we talk about this hepatitis A, so this is found throughout the world. Okay, so this hepatitis A, it is usually found throughout the world. It occurs more frequently in children. Okay, it occurs more frequently in children, and this is caused by eating infected food or drinking contaminated water. Okay, so this usually occurs due to eating contaminated food as well as drinking contaminated water. So the food or water is infected with virus. Okay, the food or water it is infected with the virus called hepatitis A virus. Okay, the food or water it is infected by the virus which is called as hepatitis A virus. Okay, hepatitis A virus. And then anal oral route can also be a cause. Okay, and this can be transmitted, or this virus can enter into the body through anal oral contact. Okay, anal oral contact during sex. Okay, anal oral contact during sex. So during this time also the virus can get inside the body. So that is usually there. It can be transmitted to saliva and urine also. Okay, it can be transmitted through saliva and urine also. So this usually gives lifelong immunity if the person is affected by this hepatitis. Okay, if this affected by this hepatitis, so this usually gives lifelong immunity. So that is usually about this hepatitis A. So hepatitis A, it is found throughout the world. It more commonly affects the children, and this is usually, it is caused by like when we consume contaminated food or contaminated water. So this virus usually presents in the food or water. It is usually known as hepatitis A virus. Okay, it is usually known as hepatitis A virus, and then it is usually it can also be transmitted through anal oral route during sex, as well as it is usually transmitted. It can also be transmitted through saliva and urine. So this usually produces lifelong immunity if the person gets affected by this hepatitis A in his lifetime. And once if he is infected with this hepatitis A, throughout his life, it is usually they will be getting lifelong immunity. So that is usually about this hepatitis A. So next type is hepatitis B. So when talk about this hepatitis B, it is usually an STD, that is sexually transmitted disease. Okay, hepatitis B, it is usually a STD, that is sexually transmitted diseases. It is caused by a virus called hepatitis B virus. Okay, it is usually caused by a virus called hepatitis B virus, and this is also transmitted through infected blood, semen and other body fluids. Okay, it is usually transmitted through infected blood, semen and as well as other body fluids such as vaginal secretions and breast milk. Okay, vaginal secretions and breast milk. So that is usually about this thing. So hepatitis B, it is usually a sexually transmitted diseases. It is usually transmitted, or it is caused by a virus called hepatitis B virus. It is transmitted through infected blood, any body fluids like vaginal secretions and breast milk, or it is also transmitted through semen. So this is usually, it is usually about this hepatitis B. So that is mainly about this. So next is hepatitis C. So hepatitis C, it usually spreads through direct contact with blood. Okay, it usually spreads through direct contact with the blood of a person who has the disease. Okay, it usually spreads through the blood when we have direct contact with the blood of the person who is having this disease. So it is usually caused by hepatitis C virus. Okay, it is usually caused by hepatitis C virus. So in this hepatitis C, the liver gets swollen. Okay, the liver gets swollen and gets damaged. Okay, the liver gets swollen and gets damaged. About 2 to 4% of the children at the age of 12 years, okay, the 2 to 4% of the children who are at the age of 12 years are infected by this hepatitis C virus. Okay, are infected by this hepatitis C virus. So that is usually there. So the major route of transmission or spread of disease, it is mainly through mother to infant transmission. Okay, it is through mother to infant transmission. So that is usually about this hepatitis C. So hepatitis C, it is usually transmitted through blood of the infected person. It is mainly caused by hepatitis C virus. About 2 to 4% of the children whose age group is about 12 years are infected by this virus more. And the mode of transmission, it is through mother to infant transmission. Okay, mother to infant transmission. So this is about this hepatitis C. So next is hepatitis D. So hepatitis D will be affected to those persons who are already infected by other type of hepatitis or hepatitis B. Okay, so this hepatitis D gets spread, or it gets transmitted, or it gets it affects those person. Okay, it affects those person who have been already infected by hepatitis B. Okay, who are already infected by hepatitis B, and due to this virus they get infected by this hepatitis D also. They get infected by this hepatitis D also. This is caused by hepatitis D virus. It is caused by hepatitis D virus. So infection, it is same like hepatitis B virus, that is infected blood, unprotected sex, perforation of the skin with infected needles. Okay, perforation of the skin through infected needles. Okay, the cause is spread, it is mainly same that of the hepatitis B, like unprotected sex, blood through infected blood, or perforation by the infected needles. So that is usually about this hepatitis D. So hepatitis D, it is usually occurs when it usually affects those person who have been already infected by hepatitis B, okay, who have already infected by hepatitis B. So that is usually about this. So next is hepatitis E. Hepatitis E, it is usually a person becomes infected when he consumes drinking contaminated water. Okay, when he consumes contaminated water. Okay, when he consumes contaminated water. So that time it is usually the person gets affected, and it is caused by hepatitis E virus. Okay, it is caused by hepatitis E virus. So infection is mainly passed through oral route. Okay, infection is mainly passed through oral route, anal oral route, but it is uncommon in children. Okay, this type of hepatitis, it is not so common in children. So hepatitis E, it is mainly caused due to they are infected when they consume infected drinking water or contaminated drinking water. So this mode of transmission is through anal oral route, but this is less common in the children. So these are usually the different types of hepatitis: hepatitis A, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, hepatitis D, and hepatitis E. Hepatitis A, it is the common type of hepatitis which usually affects the children. This is caused by hepatitis A virus. And hepatitis B, it is usually sexually transmitted diseases which is caused by hepatitis B virus. Hepatitis C virus, hepatitis C, it is caused by hepatitis C virus. So this usually occurs when they come in contact with the infected blood. Okay, when you come in contact with the infected blood, so that time usually they cause this. Hepatitis D, it affects those persons who have been already affected by hepatitis B. And hepatitis E, it's not so common in the children, and it is caused by hepatitis E virus.